recording. I did it.
Okay.
Worked, yeah.
Thank you.
Jodi, I feel like I want to go put my hat on to just be just like you. And then I can put my matching necklace on, and
I know. You would
I'm
think
still wearing
I'm
my
up in Maine with what I've been doing today.
the cold here is just bone chilling.
Come on home.
Wednesday. Oh, sorry.
I'm gonna turn my camera off so I can eat some soup.
Go for it. I'm gonna wait for 2 minutes and then we'll get going. And luckily, it's not set up this time to have a waiting room. So when we get going, we can get going.
Yeah.
Speaker view. There you go. There you go, Jedi. Hey, Beth. You girls, y'all look so good.
It's snowing again. I just looked out the window. What
Don't,
is going on?
don't tell me that.
It is.
Don't want to know it.
It's nothing, but it's flurrying.
There you go. Put it in speaker view when we record, Jodi, so it'll be you.
This is going to be recorded. Are you kidding me? I didn't know that. I look terrible.
We can make it. We can turn your camera off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I was not video ready.
Yeah, you actually look kind of cute. Yeah,
You do.
You do,
you
Jodi.
look like,
you look really cute.
Yeah.
You look like Margot. You look like a little gnome, like a beautiful, beautiful, intelligent gnome.
Yeah, you're cute and trendy, and you fit right in.
Trendy. Oh my goodness.
And that way, I'll keep it in the gallery view, Jodi. That way, it's a tiny square. How's that?
Okay. You don't be getting it up my nose and my pores.
No. All right, ladies, we're going to get started because I know people will join.
It's only 11. 12.
It's 8:03. It's 8:03. Last time there were people that went to the old Zoom, so like Christina usually has to corral them back in then because they'll be in a different Zoom trying to get in. So she'll give them the link. So welcome to 2026, everybody. I didn't have the link didn't go to my calendar. I had to go back and find it in my email. So I don't know why it's not populating, but I got to figure that one out. See, there we go. People are popping in. Anyway, we're a little well, 3/4, almost the whole way through the first month of January. Jodi has had a hell of a start to 2026. I even messaged her today just to see if she was able to do this. She's had some challenges with mama care, and it's been rough, but she's here and she's fabulous. And tonight we're going to kind of set the stage for 2026. I wanted to let y'all know that we, the foundation, are bringing in on board a new healing modality. It's a wellness technology that I believe is going to have multiple indications and utilization. And I just, Dr. Kreischer and I did training this weekend, and it's going to take us a couple months to figure everything out, but we're going to try to pick off one concern, such as peripheral neuropathy, lymphedema, chest wall pain, post-surgical inflammation, blah, blah, blah. And it's all based on the utilization of very low Tesla frequencies. Very cool. It's data-driven. It's out of Italy. And her name is Ambrosia. So now Ambrosia is our newest practitioner. And Ambrosia is beautiful. And so far, so good. I think my husband's going to snore next to me because he was on ambrosia for a sore back and muscle. So, anyway, without further ado, Jedi, I'm turning it over to you, sweetie, okay?
Okay. All right. First of all, a little sound check because I have a little mic on. Can you hear me clearly?
Yeah.
Okay, great, great. So, well, it's so nice to see everybody. Some of you know, I'm sorry, I am very tired. Some of you I know, some of you don't. I don't. But I hope everybody stayed with power and was not in any fender benders and were able to be well fed. I hope everybody's good. Is everybody good? Hallelujah. Yeah, we kept power down here also. So I'm actually right now down on the eastern shore of Maryland, and we're not used to snow. And right now in my mother's driveway, there is 5 inches of snow with 2 inches of solid ice on top. So hence my LL Bean look, because I've been out there with a pickaxe all afternoon, beating the living daylights out of that and then tossing it in like ice cubes. So hence the hat's not coming off. So I was given an assignment. I think I was voluntold, Beth, about coming into the new year and just seeing what I could do as an HCF practitioner. I'm also on the board of just helping everybody maybe break some old patterns, enter this new chapter, really kind of get a jump start on not resolutions, not making changes, right? But just deep inner reflection. So I'm not going to call it a meditation. I think it's going to turn into more of a guided imagery. But of the people here in the audience, how many actual meditators do we have? Just so I know, because I can jazz this up.
How many what?
Couple real meditators.
Oh, real.
Like what? I
I
don't know
see.
about real, but I try.
Okay. Yeah. Yep.
Me
Okay, good.
too.
Okay, so some
I
dabbling.
am.
Who's I am? Who said that? Susan?
I'm on the phone,
Oh, hi.
Susan.
Hi. Okay, great. So that just gives me an idea. So I've been thinking about which souls are going to show up for tonight, and I'm going to try and tailor it. So for those of you who don't know me, I'm actually a physician assistant by education. I have master's in science, and I worked cardiac surgery for 20 some years, and then the last 20 some years been integrative medicine. And that's how I met Dr. Dupree. So we met at Holy Redeemer. Um, the benefits of having some kind of practice on board is really to get you out of that fight or flight. So I just want to give you a little background, especially for some of you if you've never done any kind of practice like this. As Americans, we are typically living in that adrenaline rush, that go, go, go. And when we actually start to pull back and really go into the relaxation response, which is a little bit better heart coherence, the respiratory rate's lower, your blood pressure falls a little bit. It's a true relaxation state that's absolutely measurable. My clients will say to me, "Oh gosh, Jodi, I can't be doing that guided imagery or meditation stuff. It makes me tired." Because you know what happens? They've shifted down. They've gone from fifth gear where you're almost running out of energy and you've come down, downshifted maybe to third or second. And it feels very differently because we are stuck in that high energy go, go, go. So I thought this evening I'd take you down into a little slower state. How's that sound?
Hmm.
Okay, good, good,
Wonderful.
good. I've studied meditation around the world. I was first introduced into meditation 1979. I was a sophomore in college, and it was a game changer. I was a swimmer in college. It changed breath holding. You know, the studying, I was science all the way, a lot of studying, long hours. I saw my fatigue lessen. I saw myself sleeping better. I saw myself staying better focused in the task at hand. So these type of practices, guided imagery and hi Bill, and a meditation practice, they help for you to go into this quiet space. And sometimes it's only going to last a nanosecond, and boom, you're back up writing a book, million thoughts, doing the grocery list, right? But over time, just as if you were at a gym and you're working your biceps, that's muscles get built. It's the same thing with having a stress reduction practice. The more you do it, the brain conditions to wanting to be in that more natural, holistic, slower state. So I just wanted to give you just a little bit of what, a little bit of the science behind it and theory, but it's real today, it's real science. When I first was studying meditation, it was the 70s, it was still a little woo-woo, the Maharishi and the Beatles and Mia Farrow, it was all the groupies and the cult type stuff. But the science was there. You just didn't hear about it. And then came the 90s, it really hit hard. So what I'd like to share with you this evening is I think I'm going to take you into a guided imagery. Very simple. And you'll hear me just saying stuff as prompts in the background. You don't have to listen to me. You don't have to pay attention. Just let yourself go down into this gap. And then maybe all of a sudden my voice will pull you back out. But just as you come back out, take a breath and just sink back down and go with the imagery. Now you'll find that as we go through this imagery, I'm going to have some spaces where you won't hear anything. So don't worry, you're not missing anything. And I haven't shut the camera off. We're just going to elongate that gap of the transcendence. And when you're in that space, that's where the healing happens. Because most of the healing, it's about your nervous system being fried. Now, you probably heard Beth talk about, and actually all of us that are in the healing profession, we say, oh, healing happens in the heart. But what we're doing tonight is think of your nervous system as a cord from an iron. I used to go visit my favorite grandparents and their ironing board. She'd have the iron out there and the cord was wrapped in a fabric over the electric, right? Some of you probably remember that. And the more use it got, the more frayed that got. And as that cloth got worn, you had the possibility of maybe getting a little electrical shock. Well, parallel that to your nervous system, your spinal cord. Now, the more you take care of it, you're rewrapping the cord. So that's what we're going to enter into this evening. So there's a lot of metaphors going on there, a lot of jumping around. I'm going to say right now, I'm really not at my strongest and at my best, so you kind of have to bear with me, but I can take you to a nice quiet place. So how's that sound? All right. So I want you to just sit very, very comfortably. Gentle. You can sink down. You don't have to be on camera. You don't need to be looking at me. Just get comfortable. And just easily and gently downward gaze or close your eyes. And we're going to go on a little trip. No fancy breathing. No mantras. I want you to just let go. And we're going to go into a new space. This is the new year. And we're going to leave some old patterns behind that are no longer serving you. You can think about them. You don't even have to. I just need you to open your heart. Take some nice deep breaths now. And surrender to a new you. To a new healthier, balanced, compassionate being. You all deserve it. And you all are those things already. Some things are holding you back. Maybe some self-limiting beliefs. Maybe some doubts. It'll hit on your confidence. Now again, just take a nice deep breath in. You're going to breathe in peace and calm. And with every outward breath, you're going to breathe out the stress, strain, and fatigue. Now I'm going to bring in a beautiful, beautiful golden light, almost like a ripple of a ribbon. It's going to come in through your crown, going in and around your head, down through the neck, across your shoulders, lifting and releasing the old stresses and strains that you carried for others. And then coming all the way down, this beautiful golden ribbon coming down your spine, down through the low back, through the hips, down through your legs, and out the soles of your feet. Just clearing, releasing the old patterns, old losses, griefs, anxieties. Let them just fade away now. Now we're going on a little journey. I want you to picture beautiful, beautiful, bright green meadow. Just standing on the edge of it, looking out over it. All the greens around the globe. Maybe there's some water over there. Just picture something just so beautiful to you, peaceful. I want you to feel the sun on your shoulders. Hear the birds in the air. Feel that wind just touch your cheek. And the aromas of the meadow. Maybe some flowers, lots and lots of greens. Just seeing that grass get brighter and brighter. And I want you to start walking. There's actually a trail over on the other side of the meadow. So I want you to just easily walk. Maybe barefoot, sandals, a little hiking boot. Get some shoes on or not. And start walking over to the trail. You'll start to see it. Keep walking, just step by step. And you're walking towards a new you, a new beginning, a fresh start. Change. And I want you to see a bit of a trail going through the meadow now, but it's pretty deep. It's rocky, it's narrowed, it's cut. It's like really hard to get both feet in there. You're kind of tippy. I want you to start walking this very narrow, jagged, just, gosh, losing your balance kind of trail. And just walk. I want you to feel the rocks underneath your foot or the loss of balance. These are the old patterns that are deep in your system. Childhood, past lives, if you want to go there. This life, challenges, maybe old injury, old pain, disappointments, grievances, grief, loss. Just, fatigue. Just keep walking on this rough trail. And I want you now to surrender this trail, these patterns. Be ready, be honest with yourself. I am done with the old beliefs. I'm done with the old me. I am done with reacting. I am done with these patterns that are no longer serving me. And I want you to stop now, right in the middle of the trail, looking skyward towards the sun or over towards the grass. and say, thank you. You've served me. You're no longer needed. And be honest with yourself. You're going to take a moment of silence. Just feel what maybe has come to the surface. Might be an emotion, it might be a thought, might be a person. Now take a step. You're on the trail, but take a step forward and another step. Now feel the trail sort of widen and smooth out a little bit. Still uneven, but it's wider, easier to balance. Feeling a little bit more sturdy and steady. And just walk. Feeling all the elements. Just keep walking. Leaving the unnecessary behind. The old hurts, the old emotions, everything that you've worked so hard on and about yourself. You've done well. Now keep walking. Just start to feel now the ground get a little more stable underneath your feet. A little smoother. It's a little wider trail. A little more movement, left to right, right to left. To breathe more deeply, more freely. Being to stand upright, shoulders back. Taking in a nice deep breath of that new fresh air. And it's going into your lungs, but then it's going right into the center of your heart. Feeling a new level of light and love move in. A new expansion. A new love for self. Take another deep breath. I see some hesitation, some resistance. Breathe it in. And you're breathing in this breath of fresh air into the depth of your heart. Feel the chest open. Let those ribs expand. Feel the heart growing. You all have pretty good hearts, but always can love more deeply. Give yourself permission now to love more deeply without judgment. Just love. And again, one more deep breath. Fresh, fresh air coming into the heart. Opening chambers you never knew you had. Clearing out the old cobwebs, the stagnation, the hurt, the loss, the grief, the disappointment, the anger. All very necessary at the time. Then they get stored. And they can come back and hurt. Give yourself permission now to release all those patterns and whatever else you would like. I'm going to take a minute. I'm going to hold space right in your heart. Now keep walking. Now the trail is like a fine, soft sand under your feet. Oh, kick off your shoes if you haven't already. And just walking. Keep walking. I'm now feeling this new sense of welcoming, that you have no limitations, but welcoming the new you, the new expression of you. Again, we love the old yous, but now we're keeping the best and we're moving forward with other expressions of you. The more deeply loving, non-judgmental, beautiful, beautiful, authentic expression of you. Because maybe you held back, you had doubt, you weren't sure. So we're busting through that. Now keep walking, feeling lighter and lighter. Now the trail is starting to get some grass on it. It's beautiful. It's fresh. They're young, they're sprouts. I want you to feel that newness. Welcome it. You might even want to bend down and just touch how soft and sweet the new you is. And keep walking. You're walking farther and farther away from the old and into the new. Now the trail is filling up with grass. It's feeling soft under your feet. Now take a look behind you and see the trail. It's no longer of you. It's no longer part of you. It's in the past. It served you well. It was a heck of a trail. But you know what? You all made it. Sure, a few falls, a few broken bones. But now you're on the grass. I want you to feel that support under your feet. You deserve it. I want you to stand there now in that beautiful meadow, surrounded by beautiful grass with no trail. This is freedom. This is liberation. I want you to take your power. Shine bright. You deserve to be where you are in this space. You deserve to receive the love back to you. So now in the middle of this beautiful green meadow, the blue sky above, birds are flying by, the light breeze, the warm sun. Feel a sense of renewal, regeneration, vitality in every cell. Feel a new strength coming back. We're going to command that every cell is back to wholeness. You deserve it. You've just forgotten. So now, play. Run around the meadow. Run like the innocence of a child with the wonderment. Looking, smelling, feeling, tasting. Keep playing. Bring the childlike innocence, the freshness. Everything's new. Feel that again. You've just forgotten it. Bring it in. Now I want you all to walk through the meadow in any direction you like. Backwards, forwards, left, right, east, west, north, south. Any direction. In the meadow, because the meadow is the transcendence. Meadow is the void. There's no past, present, or future. Just spin around. And if there's a direction, a new direction that you would like to head into, to walk into, and it doesn't have to be specific, but if you feel you need to change direction in your life, make a turn in the meadow. This is the field of all possibilities. A unified field if you're a physicist. And now, start fresh. Write that next chapter. Actually, not even the chapter. Write the next word. Maybe sentence. Have new trust, faith that you'll be guided in the right direction. And start walking without thinking about it. Start walking. Trust your heart. Trust your gut. You won't be misled. Now off you all go, walking into your new directions. Being ready to receive more deeply. Being open to new opportunities, to new possibilities. And just go. We're going to hold the space. Now you see that the sun is beginning to set. I want you to look at that beautiful color. The sun is setting. Behind you, the moon is rising. Now the sun is down. It's dark. Maybe now in your meadow, wherever you might be, take a look at the sky. All the stars. Feel the vastness, quiet, the infinite field of possibilities. Now the air has changed. The birds have quieted down. It's still, there's no wind. I want you to just feel this now deep inside. The sense of stillness. Light as a cotton fiber, with the strength of an elephant deep inside. And notice the heart rate falling, the breath rate slowing. And a new sense of peace and calm deep inside. Now, as the sun starts rising, you're starting to stir. A whole new sense of gratitude. Something it's different for you. Like you've always been grateful. There's something new. There's something different. It just feels differently. And before you get up, you're going to take a nice deep breath in, bringing in for the day the peace and calm, and breathing out stresses and strain. And looking around, it's a new day, new opportunity, new chance. You're the creator. You get to create your day. You get to create, who do you want to be today? How do I want to be? Deeply do I want to love? And what outfit am I going to wear today? Got your LL Bean look, or could go black tie. Anything in between. Because each day you get to put on a new outfit. So you're getting up out of the meadow now. You've shed the old, get in your new outfit. Become, be, see, hear, feel like you never have before. The senses are more alive. The heart is loving more deeply. Are you ready to receive love more deeply? It's been a great 24 hours. Now you get to create again. So now taking a look around the meadow. A place you can always return to. A place that is not far away from you. It's always been there. Now just slowly coming back to the surface, present night or present time of Tuesday evening. And slowly opening the eyes when you're ready. And just feel where you are now. We're turning back on. Might feel a little dizzy, you might feel a little lightheaded, or nothing at all. Just kind of go with it. Okay, so welcome back. Look at Beth. She's like the other Beth.
Wow.
Beth Jobson was on another planet, and it was a beautiful planet.
Beautiful, beautiful.
Mhm.
So, it's always hard when people come out. I don't like to go into a lot of chit chat, but I didn't really ask questions at the beginning because I just wanted to be able to take you into a little bit different space and just allow now the next time that we have, or the amount of time we have left, it's for you. So if you have questions, if you want some insights to something, I'm yours. Even if it was very difficult, it's not always easy. I'll jump in there, ask myself a question. Right? It's not always easy to do what you just experienced. It's tough for some people. I have led big hundreds of people at a time through something like this, and people will just be nasty later. They're like, well, I couldn't stop thinking about this or that. There's a full range of spectrum because it's not that that person is nasty or they had a bad experience. It's just how overloaded and tired their nervous system is. Then it's harder for the mind to quiet down. And people will say later, like, geez, Jodi, I couldn't wait for you to stop talking. You know, you never
Oh
know what sort
my.
of reaction you're going to get because it it strips you down also. It can make you very raw and vulnerable. And some people say, I don't really feel much at all, Jude. It's just it's a huge spectrum. So don't judge how you felt now, but happy to answer any questions or comment on anything or share with what you're doing. What do you do on a day-to-day basis.
So it was a beautiful meditation. It's very cool. We had a male facilitator down in Mexico, and he did a meditation, and his voice had a natural hum to it, and so
Mm,
many of us were feeling our vagus nerve get stimulated from the hum in
mhm.
his voice. It was absolutely beautiful. But this was great. I needed this today. Thank you.
Oh, good, good. Oh, I guess everybody's muted. That's Nobody could ask a question if they wanted to.
They can unmute.
Oh, they can unmute themselves. Okay. I'm not used to not having control of my own Zoom.
If I
It
hadn't
was
muted,
it
I
was
might have
really
snored for a little.
fabulous. Yeah, I really
Yeah.
appreciated it.
Oh, good.
I find when I meditate, depending on the time of day, my energy level, what's been going on, it just really can be, like you say, either very relaxing or can be very energizing. It
Mhm.
can be, it really, you can't judge what it's going to be. And sometimes it just takes me a minute or two. I really can kind of get transformed, or sometimes it takes something like this where a lot of time. So
Mhm.
it just depends on the person, depends on the day of the week, the time of the day, whatever is going on in your life, how it's going to resonate with you.
Mhm. Yeah. It's physiologic, right? It's just it's real. It's very real. A lot changes. This was a guided imagery, so you didn't really have the deep dive that a true meditation would. But once people start practicing over and over again, I guarantee you that the mind will want to go to that quiet space. And
Mhm.
meditation in general, I'll give you just the quick teaching of that, is designed to do early in the morning and late afternoon. Now, for Americans, right, in the West here, and everybody has, is busy and working, it doesn't fit. But the ideal teaching is early morning and late afternoon. Why? Because it follows the rhythms of nature. So early in the morning, say you do 10 to 20 minutes of meditation, it's setting you and getting you ready for the day. So you're going to get that little boost of rest that's far deeper than sleep. And then you go out into activity. Then late afternoon hits, you go back into that quiet space, and now you come back out and you're ready for the late afternoon and evening time activity. And then, so you get another little boost of energy, and then you're ready for bed. Those are your two ideal times for everybody on this call to do these practices prior to bed, because most of you are all so exhausted and tired. People say to me, Jodi, I meditate before bed and I sleep better. Yeah, because you're so freaking tired, okay? But if you keep doing a daytime meditation practice, it's building you up. It's the resilience, right? We're filling that bank so that when you have stuff that you have to go through and write that check, you've got plenty in there that you can draw from. That's the inner resilience. And that's what, you see it in all the magazines right now. They have studied it. Again, it's real. Okay. It can be done. That's that recharging on the inside. That's that deeper rest so that you can keep going. That's taking care of your adrenal glands. That's keeping your um, thyroid healthier. It's keeping your cortisol levels in check. This is all real deal. This isn't just about feeling like, you got the little hit of relaxation. So I'm glad, Chris, you brought that up. Gave me a little opportunity to give a little science behind it, right?
Uh,
So,
what
Yeah.
do
do
you,
you recommend, like, if you're trying to make this a habit,
Uh-huh.
um, kind of putting it into your, I hate to say schedule book, but sometimes we need, or some sort of reminder,
Yeah.
and just start out small, like a
Mhm.
couple minutes at a time until you kind of get where
Mhm.
you feel comfortable and it becomes kind of like a habit?
Yeah, that's a very good point. And a lot of times I'll teach it that way. I mean, you always have the ideal teaching, right? But what I do for for the most part, like professional people that are just on the go,
Mhm.
I'll say, listen, you all have a bloomin' phone. Get it out, put it in there in the calendar, and have it so you get the notification. And I mean, I do this with my soccer moms. I'm like, why can you not drop your kid off at practice, Give them a little baggie of orange slices, a bottle of water, and say, I'll see you in 15 minutes. It's just practice, right? Get in your little minivan and put on some really cool music that's going to take you down into a meditative state. Even if you do 5 minutes, I will tell them, that's a great start. If you can get yourself up to 10 minutes, it's been shown that you're really getting the deeper benefits. But you know what? I have had people that I've gone 60 to 90 seconds of deep breathing by their watch and then go back to whatever they're doing. So, in honest to goodness, and they'll say to me, Jodi, I got to like 120 seconds. And I'm like, and I mean it. Like, I'm not, joking with them. It's like, then go the next 30 to 60 seconds. So, to your point, Chris, yes, because some people just can't do it. And for some people, this sort of imagery or, deeper meditation, it's not their thing. There may be other ways, and there are, to go into that, that true relaxation state. So yes, start, I don't know where I went with that, but yes, start for a couple minutes, but be consistent, like in the morning, okay? Or after work or in the car before you go in the house, however your schedule's looking, but plug it in. We might as well use technology for its greatest and highest, right? Plug it in as a reminder. Sometimes we all need a reminder to take better care, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Now, Christine, were you going to say something?
I was just going to ask if you had a suggestion for then the before bed, since meditation seems to give you that burst of energy. What would you suggest if not meditation?
So they'll have some that are specifically designed, and when I say they, meaning there's so many apps out there right now, and there's certain
Mm-hmm.
recordings on Spotify that will take you into a theta delta state, which is a brainwave state, very
Mm-hmm.
slow, very relaxing. If you listen to something like that, it's going to take you and keep you down there versus a meditation.
Mm-hmm.
Um, like I said, and this is just because I've had so much formal teaching on it, is that meditation is not to be done for bed, but there are ones that will say do before sleep. It'll help with your digestive system. It's amazing, but it's just going to be a little different. That's all. Because otherwise you'll get that charge the more you do it. And then you'll be like, hey, 2 a.m., ready to go.
Thank you.
Yeah. And Christine, if you, I have some kind of stock that I share with people. Reach out
Oh,
to me.
I'd love that. Okay.
I'll shoot you some of those. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
I have a question.
Yes.
Do you have a recording of what you just did with us?
Yes,
No.
Jodi doesn't have it, but it'll be on the cloud and it's going to get posted because I will be doing this meditation again.
Mm-hmm. Definitely. Your voice is so calming.
Oh,
Alrighty.
thank
Yeah.
you. Yeah. Yeah. It's always
And
different. Yeah.
for me, it was so refreshing and lightening. It just lightened my spirits and
Oh,
recharged me.
good. Good. I'm glad to hear that.
Filled with gratitude. Thank you so much for doing this.
Oh, you're so welcome. It's
Yeah.
my pleasure.
And
Yeah.
this whole series has been wonderful. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Well, don't hesitate. Obviously Christina has my contact information, or maybe it was on the email. I don't even know on the thing that went out there. But don't hesitate to reach out if you have questions or if you need some suggestions that you want to listen to something. I'm happy. It's kind of, I do this all the time, and then I kind of vibe it out and see what's good for you, because what's good for this person over here is not necessarily what's good for somebody else. And it's just kind of how I roll. It's just your individual physiology sometimes needs something different. Like people say, "Oh my gosh, Jodi, you got to listen to this," and I'm like, eh. So you never know, and it's trial and error too. But please, please do something. And I think Beth, we we stress that. I know Bill's on the call, Stacy's on the call, how important it is, and what's really happening to your physiology. The benefits are just immense. I've had a challenging, hence the slurring because I'm so tired, challenging couple of years in my life. I will tell you all right now, had I not stayed on my daily practice, I wouldn't even be showing up here this evening, okay? Because it wouldn't be fair to you if I'm all strung out and then I can't give to you or try and lead to the best I can. So I will tell you from personal experience and a lifelong meditator, do something. So my offer again is if you need help finding something that's, good for you, please, you have my contact information. Okay?
Thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Mm.
Any other questions? Comments?
You're the bomb, Jodi.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
With
Thank you,
all
Beth.
that you have going on, I gotta, you and Susan Apollon somehow always pull it off, regardless of whatever trials and tribulations are going on in your life. You guys always come through for this group, and I commend you. You're just beautiful souls, and we are so blessed to have you in our path.
No, I'm happy you're all in my path too.
Yeah, thanks, Jody. It was awesome.
Hi, Stacy. Oh, good. Yeah. Beth, so we have 3 minutes. Anything else you wanted to say about your project?
We're just,
Okay.
we're this is I think this is our third or fourth month of our survivorship series, and you and Susan both have had a few things going down, so I didn't even set up another follow-up meeting yet for us for our small groups, but it's
Yeah.
in the works, and like I said, we're still continuing to bring new healing modalities into the foundation, and I'm really excited. I think Stacy Kreischer and Bill Scarlett will give you the thumbs up for what we were able to learn about this weekend. So there you go.
Cool.
We're moving and grooving, guys.
Thank you.
All
And
right.
don't worry, Chris, it's coming to Sedona too. And
It's
I will
coming
see
to
you in a few days at the Sedona Women's Group. So all good.
All right. Well, it's the
All right,
year
everybody.
of the fire horse coming up, which is majestic, highly transformative. I need you all to go out there on February 17th. Welcome in this time. It's a rare, rare new year.
Mm.
So get ready. You're going to
All right,
be
girlfriend.
okay.
Thank you.
Thanks, everybody.
Hey, thanks.
All right. Bye-bye,
Thank
everybody.
you
Bye-bye.
so much.
Thanks, Jody.
You're welcome.